All right, where are we? We're right here. All right, we'll go this way.
May we have a moment of respite?
Sure. Let's set up camp real quick. All right. Doesn't help with camouflage, but he could help with cooking. Now we get a plus 11 to our cooking. We got a good chance of getting that hearty meal. So we need fowl and we need honey if we get a chance. Oh, actually, wait. Manage. Take her off that for a second. Everlight's Blessing. So Everlight's Blessing prays to doubling HP recovery and regeneration from ability damage. That's actually a really good bonus. She can help with the cooking. Oh, hopefully we have some good hunting. Otherwise, we're going to be short some rations. Maybe I should have had him help hunt.
I know what you wanted to tell me. Don't even try. I'm not going to bow to your Grotus, or to anyone else.
But you are wrong. Everyone needs a name to call on in the hour when all things come to an end.
All right, we got 3 rations, which is enough to actually feed everybody. That's good. All right. Oh, Old Oak. We'll have to check that out another time. Trying to get back. I was hoping I'd cross the river. Not follow the river. Well, that didn't work the way I was hoping it would. A day and a bit. All right. We'll travel until we need sleep.
May we have a moment of respite?
Of course. I'm not a slave driver. I'm a little worried about food, though. Actually, do we have someone better for helping food? It looks like any helping is only ever going to be a +2. There we go. I'm a little worried about that. We need 6 rations.
It's strange that you held on to your love of storytelling after you were expelled from the academy.
It's not strange at all. I write for myself and for other people, and not for those bloated toads at the academy. People like my stories, and I couldn't ask for more.
Took 11 hours for her to hunt down food. I can see how the time would get away from you in this game. In game time, that is. Alright, can we continue? And continue. Oh, that picks up some speed. It's 4 in the morning, but hey, we're getting back. Alright, just finishing up patch. Alright, that wasn't too long, hopefully. No, wait, I'm stuck. Cam does this every once in a while. There we go. Yeah, we want to enter. We got stuff to do. Mostly quests to hand in and whatnot. Lore of nature, I believe. Octavia with a delighted smile. Octavia hails the smell coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread! I can't believe it. All this time that we sat in cages and crawled in the mud, there was places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they have clean sheets, and maybe even we can even take a bath. A girl can dream. Come get some rest, you deserve it. To be honest, the food here is not very good. No. Don't relax just yet. We still have much to do. We'll just rest a bit and go back on the road. No, yeah, go get some rest. You've deserved it. You can be sure of that. I've got years of rest to catch up on. I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us. Is it all because you are kind? Or maybe, the half-elf smiles flirtatiously, maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty? Exactly. I would have never found the Technic League's encampment if your beauty hadn't beaconed me. Okay. Odd way of phrasing that, but... What are you asking? We're friends! I'm taking care of you because you're in my party now. We'll have to save each other in battle more than once. If you're out of line, I look you into... You're out of line. I took you into my party to fight, not to flirt. Ah, she's just a natural flirt. We've already seen that she's actually with... Rhaegar? What's his name? Rhaegar? Rigmarole? The half-orc dude. Exactly. I would have never found the Technic League's encampment if not for your beauty. Octavia laughs out loud. For a moment, something more than just friendliness flashes across her eyes. Oh, you are so sweet. All right, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets await. Okay. I am not actually going to steal the guy's girlfriend that we just rescued. That would be rude. We have a visitor, Jahad Kevkin, a venerable priest of Erastil. Good. Show me your wares, my friend. All right. I really wish we could use that S-stock. But nobody has S-stock. And it's an exotic weapon. 2d4. Huh. Crits on an 18. Well, chance of a crit on an 18. That's impressive. I'm tempted to save the chain shirt in case we find somebody else that can use it. Long swords. Great swords. We have 3 masterwork longbows. Can any of these guys use the longbow? A rapier? Also crits on an 18. Hey, we got a skimmy. Drop the scimitar. And the short sword. Okay. I'll get us 600 gold. Merchant would pay well for it. Pay well for it. Headband of vast intelligence. Bonus to the same type. Usually don't stack. That's fine. +2 int. We're keeping that. Silver chain. Doop, doop. Sell off the X stock, I guess. We could use the money. We're down quite a bit from my buying of the magic goods. Wand of Expeditious Retreat. Wand of Find Traps. Wolf pelts. Okay. That's cooking ingredients. A bauble for $1, I guess. Silver ink will get us 16. The notes get us a little bit of money. The journal gets us nothing. We got milk. I don't know if I trust that milk. Like, how long has it been out there? Does milk go bad? All right, we found 3 lumps of coal. Some edible moss. Okay, there's the clear quartz. Maybe we could use it to make a piezoelectric battery. Bag of holding small. The bloodstone. A boar pelt. That should get us more than 20 gold, but that's okay. Just because the boar was supposed to be the size of a bear. Alright, that's going to get us a 1300. Not bad. Any chance they have a +1 composite longbow? Or a masterwork composite longbow? Where is it? I just saw short. Oh. I don't think they do. I don't think they do at all. An elven curve blade. Composite longbows, composite short bow. Part of Marshall. They're both part of Marshall. I think I might need to check to see if any of these people can use a bow. Like, it's not really her thing, but if she can use it, it might be worth getting a bow for them to use. Ooh, late mace. D6 +1. He's using a flail right now. This is a D8. Wait, maces can be a finesse weapon? I didn't know that maces could be finessed. Bardiche, Basta Sword, Masterwork, Composite Short Bow, and Composite Long Bow. So we got the Masterwork version of the bow, but not magical versions. By the looks of it. Still, that would give me a +1 to hit with my bow. And we can't afford the flaming light crossbow for a while. 8,000 gold. Alright. I can't wait till we find someone that would buy these for a good price. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely. We'll have so much money when we do. Oh, Pact of Avalon. That book sells pretty good, actually. Imagine this, a girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She's very young. Her rough speech and manners indicate that she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did this young lady come into the possession of such a huge fortune, and why does she spend it so eagerly? The secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding from everyone, terrible acid burns. She forestalled any questions with a single word. Ilthuliak. I don't know who Thiliac is. The monstrous black dragon's name was well known in the River Kingdom. Oh, she destroyed the acid-spitting dragon Athiliac. Okay. She'd lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her, and all perished. No one knew where Athiliac's lair was, or where she would strike next. The wounds Athiliac's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but they instead kept silent in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasure out little by little. Athiliac suspected something was happening, so set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with the burden of memories that recalled devastated cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains with good deeds. I was able to help heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organizing an expedition to Athiliac's lair to end the beast. I recently heard rumors that the villa has been abandoned for quite some time now. It's possible the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me her bones lie in the lair of Athiliac, that winged terror and plague to the river kingdoms. Oh, that's a sad story. Well, that's the archaeological mission one. What do we have over here? Bodily potions. We'll sell that book. Guide for travelers, hunters, and explorers. The Will of the Wisps, Will Worlds, and Primals. Don't forget, it's extremely dangerous, but if a life is at stake, resort to cold steel. Okay, so apparently primals are weak to cold steel, werewolves to silver, and Will of the Wisps are pain in the butts. I can't remember if it's what it was that I played. There was a game I played where Will of the Wisps were like crazy deadly. 5 years in the depths of the forest. Revelations by the discipline of the teacher of Avalo. Whatever. We'll get the 10 gold for that. Hey, books make you pretty good money. Okay. We are up to 1979. Alright, we need to buy some camping supplies. Maybe not 50. There's 6 of us now, though, right? That's 180. What? It uses up one of these per person per rest, and they're 10 pounds a piece? Oh, wait. There. I'll take 12, I guess. Why are they so heavy? We got some butter. Do they have I can't believe it's not butter? Because, you know, this... No. Alright. 2,000 for another ring of protection. Is there anything like magical robes that... Would he be able to wear padded armor? Okay. But we don't always get enough. We need to have some rations on us, don't we? Or does it always get you enough where you don't have to worry about it? If that's the case, keeping suits. Actually, you know what? Maybe not 6. I'll keep 10 on me. Because basically that's carried in our bag of holding. So we're not actually carrying that. It's free weight. Okay. And oh, it's the other guy that has the honey. All right, let's get some honey to help us travel. Show me what you got, my friend. I'll take both honeys. And the rest is just potions. I don't know if I actually want anything else from him. I wish he had fowl to sell us. Scrolls of cure moderate wounds would be nice. Or being able to refill the, like recharge our wand of cure moderate wounds. All right, so who can best benefit from the headband of vast intelligence? I got a question for you. If someone was wearing this when they leveled up, would they get an extra skill point? Because maybe we need to wear this whenever somebody levels up. All right. He's just the cleric ecclesiasturge. It's a hard to say word. All right, summary. As much as I kind of like Tristian just because of the healing, but I'm not sure that's what I want to do. It shouldn't. But it'd be an extra whole +1 to intelligence at time of level. Oh, can we level these guys up now? She's a chaotic god. Half elf. Her dex is really good. She's a wizard rogue. Okay. Well, then the chain shirt might be a good option for her. It's only 20% arcane failure. Half orc he's chaotic evil. An Eldritch Scion? He's in love with chaotic. What? Is this like opposites attracting or something? There were some rules where items that gave persistent while worn intelligence could be associated with a skill that you got the benefit of full ranks while wearing the thing. Not sure which system that was for though. I want to say that was Pathfinder. Yeah. His int's only a 10. Hers is already a 19. But she can wear it. This drawing, I don't know if you ever guys watched the Firefly or Atlantis, like Stargate Atlantis. It reminds me of the actress, oh, what's her name? Jewel State. And she played the engineer in Firefly. She was Kaylee. In Atlantis, she was Doctor something or other that came on later and ended up dating McCoy. It kind of reminds me of her, but with darker hair. And bigger hair. Alright, so it shows her with a bow there, but she don't have a bow. Oh no, she does. She is a short bow. She can't use the masterwork long bow. No, she's got one of these boat ones. Alright. Okay, I'm going to give him the chain shirt. So he has a better armor class. And he's using a simi. He's got a masterwork simi, so he's good. Eldritch Scion. Jewel State. Yeah. Hey, Gal, how's it going? Alright, let's level up our wizard rogue. I guess I'm thinking more levels of wizard. Alright. And next, let's see. She gets 4 skill points. Okay. Oh, knowledge arcana. Knowledge world. I guess we can give her persuasion, maybe? I don't know. If we have her in our group, she would definitely be our knowledge person. She's like crazy smart. Ooh, we could give her trickery, because she's also got the rogue, so having some trickery might not be a bad idea. Her trickery is already a +8. That'll give us a +9. How does that compare to, Lindsay? Ties it. Greater spell focus. Choose a school of magic to which you already have applied spell focus to learn a new feat. Does she have spell focus? Detect magic. Arcane bond. A bonded object can be used once per day to restore any one spell that the wizard had prepared. Transmutation. I don't care about transmutation. Accomplished sneak attacker. The number of sneak attack dice cannot exceed half your health or half your level +1. This adds a 1d6. Does sneak attack? I know if I have two people beside, like someone beside, like both beside the person, and I attack, would that work for ranged too? Like if say Clutch is in melee range and she shoots the person with an arrow, would it get sneak attack damage? Understandable, Gail. It's good to have you here, though. Danger sense. Only if two people are targeting it. So she could, if two people are flanking it. So basically, if Clutch gets it, she would get it. Okay. Deny dex bonus within 30 feet. Okay. Arcane armor training. You have learned how to cast spells while wearing armor. Reduces the arcane spell failure chance due to armor you are wearing by 10% for any spell you cast. That might be worth it too, actually, because then I can throw that chain shirt I gave her boyfriend onto her. Yeah, I haven't looked at the teamwork stuff too much because it feels a little bit daunting. If you're adept at spellcasting when threatened or distracted, you get a +4 bonus on con checks. To cast a spell or use a spell-like ability. You may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dex bonus. Ooh, I gotta get that for Clutch. My dex bonus is 3. Coordinated maneuvers. You are skilled at working with your allies to perform dangerous combat maneuvers. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who has this feat, you receive a +2 competency bonus on all combat maneuver checks. Increased to +4 when attempting to break free from a grapple. +2 on all persuasion trickery checks if you have 10 or more ranks. Deft hands, die hard, dodge, elemental focus. Your spells of a certain element are more difficult to resist. +1 to difficulty class. Empower spell. You can increase the power to your spells, causing them to deal more damage. All variable numeric effects of empowered spell are increased by half, including bonuses to the rolls, saving throws. The level increase, +2. An empowered spell uses up a spell slot 2 levels higher than the normal. 2 levels higher. Tight. A heightened spell is as difficult to prepare and cast as a spell of its effective level. Unlike meta magic feats, heightened spell actually increases the effective level of the spell that is modified. All effects dependent on spell level, such as saving throws, abilities to penetrate, less blah blah blah, calculated according to the heightened level. Maximize. Your spells have the maximum possible effect, but it's like using it 3 levels higher. I don't think that, like, 3 levels higher seems like a bit much. A maximized spell uses a spell slot 3 levels higher than the spell's actual level. That's way too much. Like, higher level, I'd get it, but 3 levels higher? I don't think so. Alright. I'm thinking the accomplished sneak attacker, but I don't know if I want to go more rogue or more spell. And the spell focus things, I guess it's all the saves on the saving throws are hard. Combat reflex grants you an additional use of an attack, which must be provoked separately. In D&D, flanking is a quality the attacker possesses, and you can't flank with ranged. Apart from rules-breaking exceptions, not sure if Pathfinder turned it into a condition of the target, which would be let a ranged attacker benefit if a target was melee flanked by others. Really? I always thought it was whether or not that it was about the target being flanked. Prestige classes. Maybe that's what we should see. Maybe we should be looking at what prestige classes she could potentially be going into. Arcane Trickster. So she'd need Trickery 4, Mobility 4, Sneak 2, ability to cast Arcane Spells 2nd level, and Knowledge of Arcana 4. The Mastery of Magic Arcane Tricksters can make for even more subtle or confounding opponents than standard rogues. Ranged Legerdemain enhances their skill as thieves, and their ability to make sneak attacks without flanking, or as part of a spell, can make Arcane Tricksters formidable damage dealers. So we need to get Trickery, Mobility, and Sneak Attack to 2. Okay. So she's already got Sneak Attack. So we need like level 3 Rogue. And just the rest is just skills? Like if we went in the rogue side of things. It was what? Trickery was 4, so we just need 1 more for Trickery. She gets 3 points. Arcana Knowledge and Worldly Knowledge. Okay. Mobility. And at this point, she still gets 2 more. Use Magical Device might be handy, might not. Maybe Stealth? And Perception's never a bad thing to have. And then we can go accomplish Sneak Attacker, because that makes sense. And for, what's this one? Rogue Talent? What's Combat Trick? Character that selects a silent gains a bonus combat feat. Oh, that's like Precise Shot or something. Okay. Combat Reflexes. Does anybody remember what her dex was? I didn't actually look at her stats. Oh, wait, I can go back. She's got good dex. Okay. So could be good for her. We could lean into the rogue side of things. Make her an Arcane Trickster, maybe. Fast stealth, skilled focus, low reactions. Opponent damaged by the character's sneak attack can't make attack of opportunities for a round. That's not bad. Skill focus. Can we do trickery as a skill focus? Oh, she's already got it. We could do stealth. Oh. Terrain mastery. A rogue with talent gains a favored terrain as a ranger class feat of the same name, but the bonus does not increase with her level. That pierce the protections of others. +2 on concentration check. Nah. Not really loving any of these, to be honest. Focusing attack. When the character is sickened and hits a creature with a melee deals sneak damage, the character is no longer sickened? Really? So I was figuring it'd be like you'd give them shaken or you'd give them sickened when you do the sneak attacks or something, but this is to get rid of your own bad conditions. Fast stealth might be good if we can for having her go stealthy and then sneaking during a fight. All right. Yeah. So I went with accomplished sneak attacker and fast stealth. Which gives her evasion, which is not nice to have. And unfortunately for him, he goes back to his old chainmail. A +1 chain shirt. 20% chance of failure is still pretty bad, but better than nothing. With her being a rogue, does she get the proficiencies of the deck? Like would she be able to use a short sword? She can use a short sword. So I could give her my +1 short sword and get a dagger for myself. I don't know. I'm not sure how much we'll be using her, to be honest. Your workday's finally over! Huzzah! Celebrate good times, come on! Alright, well, we might as well level up Rigungar, blah. Rigungar, the arcane guy. I don't like that he's evil. That's my only problem with him. Unlike typical Magi, Eldritch Scions do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to combine martial arts or martial and magical skills. Rather, Eldritch Scions find their spells and abilities come to them instinctively, thanks to the pact with a demon or some odd shit, maybe. I've been needed. That video game possibly uses different applications of the rules. I know. Keep in mind, I'm not an idiot. I do understand that things might not be exactly the same. Games, it seems like they've done a good job following Pathfinder, though. So if it's Pathfinder rules, as long as they found a way of programming it to actually work right, I think it'd be okay. I thought I said he was Eldritch Scion is a Magus. Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, I thought he was a Eldritch Scion, not a Magus. I won't hold it against you if the game interprets the rules differently than what you told me it was. At least not openly. I might silently seethe under the surface and hold it against you forever. But probably not. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get the puppy. Dragon resistance? Ooh. Wait, is his story that he's a draconic bloodline? Blue. We're pretty loose with their rules when they went from pen and paper to digital binary. Depending on the game, yeah. He's very persuasive. Oh, he's charisma based. Okay, well, is he the best persuader we got? Okay, how do I get it to show everybody's numbers, or is persuasion individual so it won't? And I guess athletics? Oh, there we go. Christian is the only other one that's close to his level. Use magic device and athletics. I guess I'll just have him focus. I'm not sure about this. Oh, I probably should have went back for a second. No. Is there a claim? Ooh, Dragon Disciple. What do we need for that? Arcana knowledge of 5. I think I'm going to make him a dragon guy. So he takes Magus, and we need to get Arcana up to 5. Okay, it remembered what I said to put it as. That was nice. Wait, that means we need to put like everything into Arcana, doesn't it? Oh, just like maybe to there. I'm coming, puppy. I'm coming. All right, so Arcane Strike. Spending a swift action each round, you imbue your weapon with a fraction of your power. For 1 round, your weapon deals +1 damage and are treated as if the magic. For overcoming damage reductions, for every 5 caster levels, it's an extra +1. Okay. As he gains levels, and Magus learns arcane secrets tailored to a specific way of blending martial puissance and magical skills. Starting at 3rd level, a Magus gains 1 Magus Arcana. Gains an additional Magus Arcana for every 3 levels. Alright. You got your anniversary merch. Nice. Congratulations, Neko. I'm glad you were able to get it this time. Okay, so I think weapon focus with the scimitar would help with him hitting. Arcana Strike, though, him being able to use it as a swift action each turn, he can just treat his because we don't have a magic weapon for him yet. That might not be a bad idea. Gets him that +1 and to hit. Okay, I go get the puppy 1 second. Tell you what, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the dog so she'll stop barking. Let me know if you think I should go Weapon Focus or Arcane Strike. They're both not bad. I'll be right back. I'm coming, puppy. Stop barking. Got the puppy. Yeah, I love our puppies. You wanna know what the most annoying part about having to go pick her up the stairs? She climbs up the basement stairs, but not the stairs to upstairs. But she won't go down the basement stairs. But she'll go down the upstairs. It's like, what the heck is wrong with you, puppy? Why are you being so difficult? Oh, watch where you're going, puppy. There you go, lie down. That's a good puppy. All right, now. Where were we? Okay, I think an escalator dog, one-way travel. That's still trouble. All right. I'm gonna go Arcane Strike. Can activate a Wander Staff in place of casting a spell when using spell combat. Wand Mastery. Whenever the Magus uses a wand, calculates the DC for any spell it contains using the Charisma modifier instead of the minimum modifier needed to cast a spell of that level. Arcane actually. Spend 1 point from his arcane pool as a swift action to grant himself an insight bonus equal to his charisma bonus on all attack rolls until the end. Oh, that's even better than. Well, for the purpose of hitting, you know what? Let's take. He uses a simmy, right? Where's the skimmy? We need the skimmy. Skimmy, skimmy, skimata. Where are you? All right, and then I guess we could go accuracy. Okay. We got you. Ooh, Burning Hands. I like Burning Hands. Hey, there's the grease spell. We talked about that earlier. All right, Snowball. The spell is available to Octavia. But we're not doing Octavia right now. Aren't we leveling up Rhaegar guy? He's got Shocking Grasp, True Strike, Mage Armor, and Shield. Enlarged Person might be good. That makes them do more damage, right? Yeah, +2 size bonus to Strength, -2 to Dex. That's for 1 whole minute. We could enlarge our Barbarian girl, Amiri. And an enlarged, enraged Amiri comes marching through the stage, just cleaving heads left and right. All right. Also, thank you for the cheers, Star. Appreciate it. What do you guys think? I'm thinking enlarge. Otherwise, I'm thinking burning hands. All creatures within a 15-foot cone. Put your thumbs together and you spread your fingers out, and that's the cone it's supposed to be doing. Just whoosh, a flame of fire. Reflex for half. It's a D4 per caster level, max of 5. Not a lot of damage, to be honest. I'm thinking enraged. Or enlarged. Sorry. After all, we saw how much damage that did when the people were using it against us. An extra +2 to hit and damage. Although, or +1 to hit and damage, right? Because it gives you +2 strength. Human creature whose size increases to large has a space of 10 feet and a natural reach of 10 feet. The spell does not change the target's speed. Also, it dispels reduced person. Target gains a +2 size bonus to strength, a -2 size penalty to dex to a minimum of 1, and a -1 penalty on attack rolls and AC due to its increased size. Well, I guess a -1 to attack roll? So the plus you get from your strength is negated by the negative it gives you. But you do lose 1 AC because you lose your dex. So how does this help you do more damage? Is it just the things do more damage in general? I wish they explained this a bit better. Like, does it increase the die size to the next die size up? So instead of doing D6s, you do D8s, or instead of D8, you do D12? All creatures within 10-foot burst, centered on target point within close range for 1 minute. The grease spell covers a solid surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area with the spell is cast, and every round after must make reflex or fall prone. No, not bad. Or we could do Magicky Missiles. The missiles are of magic. One target, you get you do call forth magical energy dart from fingertips. Strike a target 1d4 + 1 force damage. Missile strikes unerringly, even if the target isn't melee combat, so long as it has less than total cover or total concealment. Specific parts of a creature can't be singled out. Objects are not damaged by the spell. For every two caster levels beyond the first, you gain an additional missile to a maximum of 5, I believe, but it doesn't say. Yep, to a maximum of 5. Interesting that it doesn't mention the fact that it's supposed to be simultaneously hitting. This one looks like it's actually just they throw them out separately, which would make it separate concentration tracks on each missile. Yeah, what the hell? Magicky Missiles are pretty fun. And in my mind, because he's like dragon, it's not from his fingertips. He's like breath weaponing out magic missiles. And if you look really close, they're kind of shaped like little tiny dragons, just going right into them. All right, so we are all level 3 now. She does not have a lot of hit points. Okay. Let's see. Wand of Expeditious Retreat and find traps. All right, tell you what. No, she can't use the Find Traps wand? How much is it? Value 35 gold. Traps. I might just sell it though, because we do pretty good fun in traps so far. Alright. Ascended order. Might be worth looking at getting him a buckler or something. Anybody know if I kept one or
As it should be.
did I sell them? I think I just sold them. Yeah, there's Octavia and what's her name? What's his name? Yeah, I sold them. Don't think we can open this yet. Alright. Regangal. Regangar. What do you want? Have a little chat, alright. It's not like we have anything better to do. What kind of relationship do you have with Octavia? Well, my Octavia and I don't have a relationship. We have a life together. How'd you meet? Why do you call her yours? She doesn't seem to like that very much. Back when we were children, we were taken as apprentices by a great spellmaster, Janusz. Maestro Janusz called himself. He was our teacher. Well, he made Octavia read books and memorize spells. I have my own innate magic. He trained me a bit, taught me how to control my gifts so I wouldn't lose control and incinerate myself like a dumbass. That's a good thing to know. Oh, teacher, we will meet again. There's more tests I must pass. Killing the teacher? But you were asking about my Octavia. We've been together all our lives. We learned everything together. How to weave magic and how to survive. And as we grew older, we learned how to love. Without each other, we would never have gotten out of there. That's for sure. We would have given up and surrendered to death. But together, that's a very different story. Not the first time and not the 10th, but eventually, we made it out. Why do you call her yours? She doesn't seem to like it. My girl loves freedom so much, and even a slight chance of losing it frightens her. She is so smart. You really think she feels like I'm trying to make her mine, like an apple stolen at a market? Me who was skinned alive for trying to help her escape? If she's afraid of the word mine, it's because she doesn't understand the difference between my boots and my heart. But she will understand sooner or later. Are you and her faithful to each other? This sounds like my guy's like really, really thirsting for Octavia. That's just me going through the options, honest. Octavia and I are connected, and this connection cannot be broken. We grew into each other, you know? Jealousy is for the weak, or is for weak cowards who don't trust each other and are scared of being tricked. If a knight on the side threatens your love, that just means there was no real love there to begin with. She and I are together to the end, and we will never part from each other. So when she likes some lad or some lass, it's no drama to me. I just ask her whether she wants me to leave them alone or join in. And she does the same. Okay. What are you judging us? What, are you judging us? Or maybe you just want to join us in our tent, The half-orc grins. Is that an invitation? Well, then maybe I will. Interesting that they made that an option. What? That's enough. I'm not here to judge, just curious. To me, love is impossible without faithfulness. You ask, I'd answered. When you pry into others' lives, don't be surprised if you find something that will keep you up at night. I don't think that will keep me up at night. Just getting to know you. Character sheet says you're evil and you don't seem that bad. Don't mention it. Alright. Don't need you any longer. Go away. What did you say when you were killing Kalana? Oh, what? Oh, that. Calistria's holy words. I stab thee with my heart. We say that when we get our vengeance. Those words make it so much more sweet. So long, if you want to know anything else, just ask. Don't be shy. Just don't go pale when I answer. He's a little bit extreme, but you know, doesn't seem that bad. There we go. Now we can see up here. That candle does diddly squat. Octavia. Hello. Octavia smiles at you flirtatiously. Got any news? Any good news? Can you tell me about your childhood? Octavia sighs. Too little. Some scraps of memories, no more than that. What exactly do you remember? Reflects on that, tapping her fingers against her cheek. Nothing special. Some images of a faraway past. That's all. I do remember wooden table legs. The paint on them was peeling off. And I was standing on my toes trying to peek at what was on table. I remember the wild rose by the window. It kept me up at night, scratching the glass with its gnarled branches or branchlets. I do remember my mother's blue dress. It was a trifle battered, but it smelled of lavender. She wrinkles her forehead. I guess that's all. Not too much here, right? All those memories. It's like they're not mine at all. I recall some images and know I should feel something, but I don't remember what exactly I should feel. So let them rot in a swamp with tattleworms. Octavia grins cheerfully. My life's good enough without them. Tattleworms. That was the thing I was trying to remember. That other zone. What do you know of your parents? You're a half-elf, right? Am I? Octavia examines herself as if seeing herself for the first time. You know, I think you might be right. I'm rather slim and tall, and I can see well in dim light. She raises her hand and touches her ears. Aha! They're a bit pointy. Yes, I'm definitely a half-elf. Okay. Let's think about that logically. So my mother was an elf and my father was a human. Or maybe it was the other way around and my mother was a... Finally, Octavia can't take it anymore and bursts into laughter, having spoiled her own act. So that's it. Now you know how as much about my parents as I do. As her laughter subsides. It must have been horrible being unable to recall your childhood. Let's ask about something else. She doesn't seem too bothered about the lack of knowledge from her childhood. Just want to ask, how do you manage to look so gorgeous even when we're out in the middle of nowhere? Wow. They really like... The writers and the developers of the game have a bit of a hard-on for Octavia, it seems. It's amazing how after all your hardships, you still remain so cheerful and optimistic. Smiles fades a little. I try not to view my life as a never-ending course of suffering. Yes, I've had my share of bad times, but but do I need to recall them? After all, along with the bad things, I had some good things as well. I had a dream, and I followed it, and eventually it came through. Following that path, I met Reg, and you. Now I'm free and surrounded by friends. Octavia's voice trembles with hidden emotions, but her smile remains warm and sincere. Octavia the heroine. Octavia, maybe she's on heroin. Alright. You worship Calistri, right? Yes, many slaves survived only thanks to her faith. Some live hoping for a day when a good deity would deliver them. Some even offered heals to evil gods. But me and Reg, Calistria has taught us the most important thing. Expect no gift from above. Rely upon ourselves. Never forgive those who wronged us. But at the same time, save every droplet of pleasure we could squeeze from our bleak days. Calistria is the savored sting and the unquenchable fire. And the goddess of lust and revenge who takes on so many faces and guises. She is held in especially high regard by elves who often identify with her mercurial moods and changeable nature. A fondness for wasps has earned this vengeful deity the title of savored sting. Such creatures live on after harming their enemies, a trait Calistria followers hope to emulate when pursuing their goal. Alright. It's kind of a god of moment, like just going with your emotions, I guess. I'm curious what it'll say if we do number 4, but at the same time, I don't want to just horn dog after Octavia. Especially since it seems like her and Reg have a genuine connection, right? Oh, so you've noticed. Octavia smiles slightly. My appearance is the result of daily effort, and it's not easy. Do you know how much time it takes to create good makeup or to mend a dress, even with the help of magic? So if some day you wake up early, an hour before dawn or so, you can actually check on me. You'll see how I prepare myself for a new day. Oh, Octavia, the flower of the Stolen Lands, you're as beautiful as you are dangerous. You strike down the monsters with your spells as you strike down people with your beauty. Chaotic good, you sure put a lot of effort into this, but the results make it worthwhile. Neutral, so much effort, though that's your business, and lawful neutral. I prefer that you get enough rest. Stop wasting your time on this nonsense. Yeah, I don't like 4. 4 is kind of being a bit of a tyrant. And I don't really want an element change. Should we really? You're as beautiful as you are dangerous. Strike down monsters with spells as you strike down people with your beauty. I don't like saying that either. I've only had one ad come up with Twitch for the last month. Wow, you get to see that one ad a lot, don't you? I honestly, when I go on Twitch, it's always like the same 2 ads. It sometimes changes if there's like a new ad they've just started pushing. Like what was that movie? The Tomorrow War? When that was coming out, that was almost every ad I saw for like the entire month up until it came out. I finally did watch it though. It wasn't that good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good. It's like an old blockbuster. It's just a popcorn movie. No real substance to it. It's an okay watch. The monsters were kind of cool though. They're like giant, like car-sized fleas with projectiles that they can shoot. It's pretty cool. The monsters were cool about it. That's about the only thing. No, but it's an Audible ad, so I kind of expected a couple of different Audible ads. Yeah, you would think they would have it like a cycle of them, so it's not always the same ad for Audible. Maybe they're just really cheap and they don't want to develop extra ads, so they just use the same one over and over. You sure put a lot of effort into this, but the results make it worthwhile. No, I'm going to say 1 just because I think it's kind of funny. You're a real sweet talker. I feel all flushed. Octavia fans herself with a hand. Well, now I'll have to pay even more attention to my looks. For now, I know that for sure there's someone who appreciates my effort. Yeah, me and Reg, apparently. All right. I think that's all we need to say with her. Sure, Octavia gives you a friendly smile. How many time?
In due time.
All right. We have to go talk to what's his name. He should be downstairs. Nope. Is he outside? There's Ember. Tristian. Amiri. Oleg said that guy was here, but I don't see him. Where is it? Stolen Land, a bitter rival. Riverbed Nightmare. Prove your worth. Help Amiri kill Tuskiver. But even that doesn't seem enough for her. She demands we find another monster and let her prove herself in battle once again. We'll find it eventually. Errands. Find the Temple of Elk. Here it is. Jihad. Somewhere in the wilds, he asked us to tell him if he ever find it again. I thought he was supposed to be here. Okay. Okay, hide completed quests. So yeah, this is the one I was trying to do right here. The Temple of the Elk. Jihad of a cleric of Arasti has told us about the thing. but I don't see Jihad anywhere. An enemy name yesterday from Genshin, and the top result was address in your city. Oh, YouTube has multiple versions of the ad, but not Twitch. Maybe when they're actually paying money for it, they feel that there's a point to actually cycle them. That's Harem. Tristian. Oh, here he is. He's right beside Tristian. Probably because they're both clerics.
How may I serve you?
How may I serve you? I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beast there.
Erastil be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristian told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please take this as a token of appreciation.
2 scrolls of remove blindness and 312 experience.
As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now?
I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself, quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well.
He sees clearly now the rain is gone.
Tristian is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion.
Hey Chase, how's it going?
But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristian and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the stag god lead you down the true path.
Whew. He's a verbose little guy, isn't he? You like the chill vibe? I get that a lot. Here it's a pretty chill vibe. I like it. Just relaxing, having a good time playing games. I do crazy long streams, but nothing wrong with that. I usually do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And sometimes on Sundays I'll go long because I work midnight starting Monday night at midnight. So it's like, might as well go from being on days to being on nights, stay up a little bit extra. But it also depends if I ate during the stream. I might have to end soon to get something to eat. Although I did bring up a sandwich. I have a nice little sandwich in there I could eat as we play. All right.
As you wish.
I am on a couch, yeah. It's super comfortable. It's got built-in recliners at each end, so I'm just lounging about, relaxing. I can't sit in a computer chair for like as long as I used to. My legs start hurting. I broke my ankles some years back, and nerve damage is the result. So it's like I can't just sit at a computer chair all the time. I need to put my feet up where they start to hurt. Help of a cleric. Ooh, what does he sell? Scroll of inflict moderate wounds? Oh, that's probably so you could heal what's her name if she was with you. Atonement, break enchantment, cleanse, scroll of cure. Cure light wounds is 25. Critical is 700. Cure moderates are only 150 though. They're only 0.2 pounds to carry. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for the follow. It's good to see you're a cultured individual of fine taste. All right, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, the couch is so much comfortable. Kick back, relax. I get that people a lot. They're like, your chair looks really comfortable. It's like, oh yeah, it is. There's a reason why I game from stream from here. All right, scroll of prayer, poison. I'm thinking it might be worth getting. Oh my goodness, diamonds and diamond dust. How does this guy say he doesn't have much money when he literally has $500,000 in diamonds sitting in his pocket? He's got 100,000 in diamond dust. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, 100,000 in diamond dust. 500,000, well, just shy of 500,000 in diamonds. He's got 99 scrolls of resurrection. That's 1.18 million. So 1.2 million in scrolls of resurrection. And he's like, I don't have much I can give you for a reward. I'm awfully poor, you know. Meanwhile, he's got like 300,000 in atonements, and he's another 100,000. He's got like probably like 5 million in scrolls and items on him. I can't really afford to give you much. Here's this cure blindness. Where's cure blindness? Or how we can maybe find out how much they're worth. Remove blindnesses. Okay, remove blindness. They're 375 apiece. So he gave us 2 out of the $40,000 worth of scrolls. He's a shrewd individual. He didn't want to share his wealth until he knew he could trust us, I guess. Cheapskate. I'll remember this. Yeah, it looks like I'll get, what, they're 93 when I sell them? So 186 if I were to sell them back? Still, that's not bad value. I just think it's funny. He's like, oh, I am so poor. All I have is this handful of rocks that nobody wants. Or he's probably like, I have this handful of rocks that nobody in the right mind would value. Meanwhile, it's just diamond. It's a crap ton of diamond. All right, I need to go check the price of the potions of cure moderate wounds. I think it might be cheaper to have scrolls of cure moderate wounds than potions. Because it's only 150 and they only weigh 0.2. Where 75 if we were to sell it, but it weighs 0.5.
That is not far.
Show me your wares, my friend. Yeah, cure moderates. He charges 225. So the scrolls are probably better. Unless do the potions give you more? 2d8 plus 1 point per. Okay, this should say relative to the potion person. Caster level's 3. So it's 2d8 plus 3. Or 225 and 0.5 pounds. Wait, meanwhile, what does we get?
How may I serve you?
Oh, I need help with a cleric. There we go. Cure light wounds. Cure. Here we go. Cure moderate wounds. Scroll of cure moderate wounds. 98. Caster level 3. 1 charge. So yeah, 2d8 plus 3 as well, and it's half the weight. Hey, math's hard sometimes. I get it. So it's definitely worth spending less to have it weigh less and do the same. Like for for just a little bit more than his cure moderate, we could get a cure serious. All right. As much as I'd love to have 99, 10 would be way too much. It's 1,500. I guess for now I'll just take 2. Okay, 450 for 3. It's not too bad. Yeah. Okay.
Follow my lead.
All right. I think we've been making pretty good progress. Making progress. Lots and lots of progress, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Too bad you're honest. I think there's a money glitch in the game. Yeah. You know me, I won't do a cheat. Not intentionally, anyway.
All according to plan.
Am I just trying to get up in Rhaegar's face? Is my character, is the game trying to force me to have a thing for Octavia? No, okay. I thought she might be able to sell, maybe she just sell food. But she doesn't do anything but tell stories. Alright. Ooh, I could actually use those myself. Okay, let's go split. I'll take one of those. And then we'll swap that. And where is... Ooh, now I gotta decide who I'm gonna replace with who. She's kind of weak. My only worry about her, she's only got 16 hit points. And while now that she's got the armor on, or the chain shirt on, her armor's gone up. She's still pretty vulnerable. She's got what, just a normal bow? You could see about getting her a compound short bow. Actually, she doesn't have a strength bonus to worry about, so we don't have to do that. Oh, man. The Sukins in Dying Light were nice, though. Besides, I did not find out about the item replication trick until after we played. Oh, we got some stuff I haven't sold. Herodot. We need to find who we can sell, like the person that will buy these for more than 75, and then all these coins too. Our money problems will be like instantly solved. All right. I'm tempted to leave this guy out for a while. I like how many heals he has, but
In due time.
like he's got that group heal, the positive energy thing that does like a group small heal. You mean the Pathfinder game? Like the we looked at it before I launched it and I can't remember the name. There's another, yeah, there's another Pathfinder game coming out. I think it comes out next month. Alright, before we go, we gotta update our save. Okay, maybe I don't need so many auto saves and quick saves. Which? Oh, Dying Light 2. Staying human or something like that. Alright. And leave. I'm tempted to leave these here, but they're not that heavy. Maybe not. Oh, we got lots of room, especially once we have 6 people in the group. We'll have lots of room for more white. Alright, so the question is, do we replace him with like Octavia? Or Rhaegar? Oh man. Healing is a big deal. I'm tempted for this run to leave them there, thinking like, you know, they just got freedom. They should give them, like have a hello honeymoon of freedom where they can stay at the inn and just, you know, have a good time for a bit. Although, we do have the dwarf guy for the heal. It's just he gets that one. I think it's just that one spell he gets that he can do like 7 times, where it's like everybody within 15 feet of or 30 feet of him gets the. It's channel positive energy, I think was what it was called. I gotta bring my journal list. Yeah, you know what? I'm keeping my group for now. I might regret that later, but she's been good with the traps and good with the treasure chest so far. Oh, ooh. Maybe I should check the skill, the trickery skill of Octavia, see if it's any